Forget everything you have heard about data platforms being complex. Today, we are breaking down Databricks into simple, actionable steps. No prior experience needed, just follow along as we go from a blank screen to a live data dashboard, and I will show you exactly why this tool is revolutionizing data work. Forget everything you have heard about big data being hard. Now, imagine if Google Docs wasn't just for documents, but for the engine of your company, the data itself. That's Databricks. It's where your entire team builds, analyzes, and governs that engine, live and in perfect sync. No more waiting, no more broken versions. You are all literally working on the same, live source of truth. This unified approach changes the entire trajectory of a data project. In a traditional setup, moving data from an engineer's pipeline to an analyst's dashboard can take weeks. With Databricks, it happens in minutes. You cut the development lifecycle by over 70%, transforming raw data into a business decision in one continuous, collaborative flow. But you are not here to run an IT department. You are here to solve a problem. So let's make this real. What specific, nagging data task has been slowing you down for months? Picture that. Now, imagine you had one tool where your entire team could finally attack it together today. Forget everything you have heard, data engineering is now this simple. You think enterprise-grade data platforms require expensive licenses and weeks of setup. You are wrong. We are about to prove it by grabbing the free Databricks Community Edition. I need you to go to their website right now and sign up. Do not worry, you are not committing to anything. We are just getting your foot in the door to something powerful. This choice isn't a formality, it is about latency, cost, and data sovereignty. Picking wrong can slow you down and make scaling expensive. I recommend the closest region to your users. If you are unsure, just pick US East. You can change it later for production. Now, type in a memorable workspace name. Make it yours. Alright, here's the most important thing. This free trial workspace will vanish after 14 days. Do not build any permanent assets here. Use it solely to learn and follow this tutorial. The moment your account is set up, I will show you exactly how to upgrade to a proper, lasting workspace for your real projects. Think you need months of setup? You are wrong. Let's go from zero to data in 5 minutes. You think your laptop is too slow? Throw it away. Not really, but for a second. This cluster is your instant, supercharged machine. You tell it how much power you need, click a button, and in 90 seconds you rent a temporary supercomputer from the cloud. When you are done, you shut it off. You only pay for the seconds it is alive. This isn't just a server, it is your on-demand engine. Choose from optimized configurations with one click, standard, high concurrency, or single node for cost efficiency. We are starting simple. Watch as it spins to life. This is your launchpad for everything that follows. No IT tickets, no setup headaches. Pure, instant computational power at your command. Let's build it. Do not just hit create. Here's your guardrail, the auto-termination timer. This is your single biggest cost control lever. Your cluster must automatically shut down after a period of inactivity. Set it. 60 minutes is a safe start. Ignore this, and you could be paying for a powerful, idle engine running for days. Be deliberate, not surprised. Uninstall everything. You do not need software to build with data. Right-click your cluster and select Create Notebook. This single action unlocks your entire data platform. I want you to name this first_queries and immediately attach it. Now you are not just observing, you are controlling the compute engine. Your first line of live code is waiting. This connection is your launch point. Here's your spark of creation. In the empty cell, type df is equal to spark.read.csv, Databricks datasets readme.md. Now, watch as the command reaches across the cluster, finds that file in our global storage, and brings its structure to life. Hit Shift plus Enter. The engine roars. Your first data frame appears. That markdown cell. It is your narrative voice. Explain your logic, share your findings, build a compelling story right alongside the code. This isn't just for you, it's a living report, turning your technical process into a persuasive, shareable document. Command the narrative as powerfully as you command the cluster. Ditch the downloads. Build a real pipeline before this video ends. Now, let's turn that empty notebook into something powerful. We will use a built-in dataset, the NYC taxi trip records. With a single line of PySpark code, you will pull in millions of rows of real-world data. Then, you will instantly query it to uncover patterns. This is your moment to see the scale of a true data platform. You are past setup. Now, you will command the data. With one more cell, we will transform that raw taxi file into a clean, queried data frame. Then, you will execute powerful methods, .print schema to reveal structure, .count for immense scale, and .display for a visual preview. Feel the platform's raw power at your fingertips. Feel the data. These methods are your new superpowers. That simple .count call tells you it is working with millions of records instantly. This is a live lakehouse. Then, with .display, your abstract table becomes a tangible result you can see, sort, and interact with. This is real, scalable transformation, and it just took 2 commands. Forget everything you have heard about how hard this is. Click Visualize and watch your query transform. You are not just generating a static chart, you are creating an interactive dashboard object. Drag, drop, and style it right here. This immediate visual feedback is the superpower. You just turned raw data into a clear, compelling insight with 3 clicks. Now, make it live on your dashboard. A few final tweaks, and you will publish this. Give your chart a clear title, adjust its size, and hit Publish Dashboard. You just turned a computational notebook into a professional, shareable story. Anyone with the link can now explore the data on their own terms. That's the power of having an instant, interactive analytics portal. So now, with one click, you transform this technical workbook into a shareable web application. Send that URL to your manager or team. They don't need an account, they'll instantly see live, interactive charts. Your analysis is no longer trapped in a notebook, it's a living report, and you just built it. Forget everything you think you know about data engineering. What if you could run analytics directly on your raw files, without moving them? What if your data warehouse and your data lake were one unified system? That's the lakehouse. Your files are the lake, the analytics is the house, and Databricks is the foundation. This one architecture eliminates decades of painful trade-offs. Imagine you need to revert a flawed update or trace a customer's entire history. With a traditional data warehouse, that's a nightmare. But with Delta Lake, every change is automatically logged. You can query any past version of your data with a simple timestamp, full audit trails and instant rollbacks are built right in. And this solves the crippling cost problem. You are not paying for multiple, expensive silos, a separate warehouse for analytics and lakes for everything else. The lakehouse is one single architecture, storing all your structured and unstructured data in its native, low-cost format. One copy of the truth, accessible to every team and every workload, finally breaking the cycle of data duplication. Ditch the DevOps. Your live data pipeline starts in one click. So, you've proven your pipeline. Now, pull in your real data. That CSV sitting in your S3 or blob storage. Connect it. This is the moment your prototype turns into your product. It's the single most impactful step to make your Databricks workspace indispensable. You'll unlock a universe of live, dynamic analytics. Let's do it. But do not stop there. With your data pipeline alive, it is time to move from insight to action. You will want to automate those notebook runs into scheduled jobs for reliable, daily updates. Then, share your work. Invite your team to collaborate, comment, and build upon your notebooks, transforming individual discovery into collective intelligence. Finally, never fly blind. Bookmark Databricks Academy and use their certification guides. These aren't just checklists, they map your journey from fundamentals to deep mastery. Commit to one small module a week. It's the disciplined habit that bridges the gap from where you are now to where you, the certified expert, will lead. You now have a live Databricks environment and understand its core components, workspace, clusters, and notebooks. You have performed the essential workflow, compute, code, visualize, and share, all without complex setup. You understand the why behind the lakehouse, giving you a foundation to tackle real data projects. Try replicating these steps with a dataset of your own and see what you can discover.